Now we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if I refer to my last video when the price was here, we mentioned that we need to see whether we get the, I mean, we're looking for correction to look for buy. That's why we see what type of the correction we get, the small or more complex. And even when we had this, I point on this. You say if this is the only correct, maybe we get similar to what we have here and for the next move, and actually what we get right now. If anyone's trade above this, with entry above this, now they should know what to do. And for the next, if we get, now we're getting, if we have the small another correction here, we can look for buy. Any correction we get from now, if there is a continuation similar to any of this, I mean similar to sharp move correction, similar to this or even this, and if we see what we have here, okay, it depends whether we get the small correction or big correction. When we're talking about the small, we refer to all these things, okay, or like this. Any trade we get with those flag or small correction, we consider as a short term. As long as we get into the profit, we start to manage. That means if we get the small correction here, if we want to trade, as long as we get into the profit, we start to manage. How about if we come deeper, then we need to see how, I mean, we will look for buy and it will be better for us. Okay. Now, if I move to daily chart, nothing's just we have this move and we're expecting the price, whether when it comes to this level can break and continue. I mean 255, this is what we are looking for, and we don't have anything else. And the only thing is we have a divergence, but we don't need really to point on that. And if I move to forward chart, okay, nothing else. The only thing is every correction we get the next move. Now the question is how high this one can go before we move into the second correction, I mean the next correction similar to any of this, whether below within this range or if the price come and break this one. Okay, we need to see. That's why any buy based on 1 hour chart did a small flag or correction, we take, we consider as a short term. As long as we get into the profit, we start to manage. And now we need to look for this. Any buy from here, as long as we get into the profit, we start to manage, unless this one become more complex correction. Okay, anyway, we just follow this if we see whether we can get the trade set up from here or not. Thanks.